for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles taking on Portland. And Portland starts out with the ball. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Bird. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Smith kicks to Hardaway.
Out of bounds.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Smith against Johnson. Smith with it. Here's the three. Poked away.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Smith. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. The drive by Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Here's Smith. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here is Smith. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Hits it from three-point range.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
Johnson kicks to Jordan. The hook. Again, Los Angeles.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Smith for three. And another three for Portland.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Bird kicks to Jordan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Timeout. Start it.
Jordan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. So Portland ends up going with the new group. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Westbrook kicks to Ewing. Stolen by Thompson. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
Now here's Westbrook. He feeds it to Ewing. For the 3. Ariza with the rebound. Portland trails by 7. Outside Gibson. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Westbrook dishes to Weber. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss. Now Gibson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Portland trails by 7. The 3. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. Westbrook with the steal. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Worthy, the pass to Ewing. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Chandler Parsons out there with Thompson. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Daniel Gibson. And it's Brogdon in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. And James gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Boris Diaz checked in for Chandler Parsons. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in, and Smith subbed in for Daniel Gibson. O'Neal's checked in for Los Angeles. And he nails the third. The kick out to Walton. No one near James as he lets it go.
Timeout, timeout.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Started.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know, stops have not been easy to come by for them. To me, it looks as though they've been lost defensively.
Durant's checked in for Portland. Portland trails by 15. Here's Smith. He's got 5. Fires from deep. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
From deep. Smith missing again. Los Angeles leading by 14. A nice shot by Jordan.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Come on, shoot.
Now here's Hardaway. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
For Los Angeles, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Portland trails by 16. Smith. Portland no good that time either.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Johnson kicks to Jordan. Diaw with the steal. Bird against Durant. The dish to Diaw. Takes a 3. Portland no good that time either.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
They recover it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that. Smith missing again. And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Noah kicks to Smith to end the run. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 19. Westbrook dishes to Wade. And here comes Parsons leading the fast break. And it's Ariza in the corner. And another three for Portland. Here's Westbrook. .52 seconds left in the first half. From 11 feet away. And that's good for two. Ewing's got his first points of the game.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Parsons. And there's the feed to Gibson. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thompson. And the shot falls short this time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. We've seen Kenny Smith really having a great game.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Bird is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Johnson in at the point guard.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Bird can't get that one to fall. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Smith missing again.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Full timeout.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Love comes in for O'Neal, and it's LeBron in for Larry Bird. Smith for 3. Good, and it's Diaw with the assist that time. 14 points for Smith.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
It's good from long range. And that's now 10 points for Johnson.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Was shot by Jordan, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. The Portland, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. A different look now for Portland. Thompson comes in for Joakim Noah. And Brogdon subbed in for Hardaway. And then for Los Angeles, Walton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Wade comes in for Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Johnson. A different look now for Portland. Parsons checked in for Diaw. Ariza comes in for Kevin Durant. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Smith. Ariza has the open look. Off target from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ewing's checked in for Kevin Love. And Portland has possession after Dwayne Wade's three-pointer that didn't go.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in. I love that. Yes, indeedy.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Weber's checked in. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Westbrook kicks to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Brogdon the pass to Thompson. Poked away. Wade has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Parsons outside. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Parsons got himself on the board with 3 there. And Weber throws it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Down low. .36 seconds left in the third. No good from Gibson.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Portland no good that time either. Three-pointer, Wade. What a play! Simply the 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, ending the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Roy Hibbert is out there with Durant. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Tavares in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Westbrook's got the ball. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Daniel Gibson's checked in for Portland. And finished off by Worthy.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
That's his first personal foul.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. For three, Westbrook. Rebound by Jabari. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And guys, let's get... your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Outside Gibson. Clock at 6. From deep. And another three for Portland.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here's Westbrook. Out to Wade. The three. And it's Portland with the rebound. There's the triple. And Daniel Gibson gets the three. Gibson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
The kick out to Worthy. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Worthy's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Yeah, I agree completely. I mean, there's no way to come back if they continue to allow him to knock down those bombs like that.
Up again. .152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here is Hardaway. Passes it to Tavares. Back to Hardaway. Stolen by Wade. Shoots the three. The kick out to Worthy. A three ball. No good on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Hardaway up top. Wade is covering. Back to Hardaway. Worthy pulls it in.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Walton. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Durant for Hardaway. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Daniel Gibson. Just 5 on the clock. Brogdon. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fades back, And Jordan sends it back. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily to come into an